You arrive, give yourself plenty of time to tune in. Notice the parts of your body that are moving as you inhale and the parts that are moving as you exhale. All the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor, supported by the surface beneath you. I'm going to share with you some words by a poet called Becky Hensley that I found this weekend and which I hope speak to you as they spoke to me. We often say, I'm going to treat myself. And we mean by eating cake with extra icing, by booking a weekend away, by buying a new pair of shoes. We talk about indulgence as if it's the only language our tired hearts understand. We throw glitter at the ache, sugar at the silence. But rarely do we say, I'm going to treat myself kindly, with soft mornings and no guilt, with patience when I forget and grace when I fall short. We forget that gentleness is a gift too, that rest is not earned like a badge, but granted, not in exchange for doing, but simply for being. Maybe the real treat is not the cake, but the way we speak to ourselves after a long day. Maybe it's not the getaway, but the thing we stand our ground and keep our faith when things get hard. Maybe kindness is the sweetest thing we keep forgetting to serve ourselves, keep forgetting to treat ourselves to. Yes, treat yourself to the cake and the holiday and the shoes. But make sure they're not a substitute for treating yourself with love. So let us treat ourselves with compassion as we move into this morning's gentle, soft flow and ease our way into the week. So you might like to take a deeper inhale, a slower, longer exhale, and do that a few times, maybe with your hands in contact with your body. And when you feel guided to allow any intuitive, soft movement to begin to make its way through you. Find the stretches that feel good. Maybe the self-touch that feels comforting and nourishing. The shapes that you know your body needs at this point. And I'm going to invite you to begin our movement practice in child's pose. So take your time to get there and make it as comfortable for your body as you can. So that might even mean bringing along a blanket to rest your forehead on, or even your bolster. You can bring the front of the body either down towards the earth or down towards the cushion. Feel into how wide apart you want your knees, how soft or stretched out you want your arms, and what kind of breath serves you here. As we start the week together, let's breathe in lots of love and gratitude and breathe it out to one another as well. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Let's take another 3 deep, slow breath cycles. If it feels good, maybe walk the fingertips a little further down the mat. If you want to maximize that stretch, come onto your fingertips and lift the palms of your hands up off the mat. Sigh out your exhale with a sound, however soft or loud you need. And then begin to walk your hands over towards the left side of your mat. You might rest your right hand on top of the left and gently draw your right hip crease back as you breathe into the right side of your body. Notice the spaces you're creating between your ribs. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly make your way over to the other side. Sweep your arms across. Maybe bring your left hand on top. Gently draw your left hip crease back. And find all the space you can in the left side body. Take another deep breath in. And let's exhale our way back to center. Let your heart soften down towards the earth. Another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly rise up onto your hands and knees. You can keep your knees wider than your hips if that feels good, or bring them underneath. Settling your wrists underneath your shoulders. Let's take some cat-cows here. As we inhale, let your belly drop. Heart space open. Head and tailbone lift. And exhale, round your spine up to the sky, chin to chest. And let that flow at the rhythm that serves you this morning. Any little tensions, tightnesses, kinks that need a little longer, a little more breath, then breathe into those spaces. And when you're ready, come back to a long spine. Let's all of us take our knees a little wider than the hips once we're there. Lots of nice space in the lower back and pelvis. And then as you inhale, take the right arm up towards the sky, just as high as you're comfortable with. Exhale, bring your right hand down to your sacrum. Send the breath into the right shoulder and right side of your chest, and keep your chin a little tucked so the back of the neck is nice and spacious. On your next inhale, let's reach back up. And then as we exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Offer your right shoulder down towards the air. And if you want to, you can stretch your left fingertips down towards the short edge of your mat. Another nice alternative is to bring the left hand now to the sacrum. So feel into what feels best for you. Take another deep breath in. Bring your right hand back to the mat and gently press yourself back up. Let's take 3 more cat-cows, once with air. Let it flow. A long spine. This time we'll take the left arm and float it up towards the sky. Breathe into the left side chest. And then take the left hand to the lower back to your sacrum. Welcoming a grounding energy. Tuck the chin slightly. Inhale, let's reach back up. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Settling in a way that feels best to you. Reaching the right arm down the mat, or maybe bringing the right hand to the sacrum. Allow the left shoulder to release and soften. Take another deep breath in. Let's guide the right hand back to the mat and press back up. Now we'll bring the knees back underneath the hips. Walk the hands a little further down the mat and drop into a rock with the breath. Inhale forwards, exhale back. As gently or as fully as you want to this morning. Maybe another couple of rocks, forwards and backwards, and then allow the hips to move round in circles. Stir them round as slowly as you like. One way and the other. Couple more deep, slow breath. Make your way back to center. Curl your toes under. Let's take our time to breathe deeply. And as we exhale, lift the tailbone up towards the sky into downward facing dog. Let your heart space soften back towards your legs. Maybe lift and lower your heels, pedal out your legs. Depending on your energy this morning, so those of us in the room and on Zoom, we can do this next little sequence standing or seated. So honour yourself. If you want to come up to standing, let's start to walk the feet one step at a time up towards the hands. Coming into your forward fold, letting everything drop, keeping the softness in your knees. Maybe exploring a little sway, letting the arms be heavy, maybe giving the wrists a little shake out, the head and the neck some release. Maybe blowing out any tension in the face through the lips. And then vertebra by vertebra, let's rise if we're choosing to stand. Whether you're seated or standing, we will just feel into the length of the spine. Loop the shoulders a few times. Feel into your feet or your sitting bones. And find stillness for a breath or two. And when you're ready, reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your fingertips down to your shoulders. Soften into your knees if you're standing. And let's start to draw circles with the elbows. Take them one way and take them the other. Welcome space into your chest and into your back body. Let that movement be as full-bodied as you want it to become. You can bend your knees deeply. Really feel into the chest. And we'll take these into a little cat-cow variation. So as you inhale, open the chest. Peel your elbows back. And then as you exhale, round the spine, bring the elbows towards each other and the chin to chest. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, rounding and bowing. Once or twice more. Come back to a long spine. And let your left arm just drop down by your side. We're going to reach the right arm up to the sky. And really feel into the lengthening of the side body. So reaching through the fingertips out of the right hip. Take a deep breath in. Ease as far over into a side body stretch as you feel comfortable to. Really wake up the side body so your life force, prana can flow. And as you exhale, let that carry you forwards and down to center. Pause there. Breathe into the back body. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, melt it down. Now let's all of us seated or standing as we inhale, take the arms wide in a big circle. Let the palms meet overhead and guide them down to your beautiful heart. Now let's drop the right arm down. Give those fingers a little wiggle. And then start to lengthen the left arm up. Take your time to breathe into that stretch. Take it over as far as you want to. Sacred space in your body. With a deep breath in. And let the exhale carry you down. Pause there. Bend the knees as deeply as you need to bring the fingertips or the palms to the mat. Take another deep breath in. And then let's step the left foot back, followed by the right. Passing through the plank of your choice. Knees up or knees down. Now let's drop both knees down. We'll come to tabletop and let the hips swing and sway. Circle around. And when you're ready, lift the left knee. Circle that left ankle a few times, one way and the other. And then begin to draw it up through the center line. So the knees coming up towards the nose and we're rounding the spine a little. Inhale to lift, open your heart. Lift your head, tiger curl. And exhale, chin to chest, round it through. Once or twice more. Now the next time the knee lifts, keep looking softly down towards the mat in between your hands and begin to draw circles with your left knee. One way and the other. And we're going to step this left foot through, guide it up between the hands, front knee over front ankle. And let's keep the back toes curled under with the hands framing the front foot. Feel free to use your bricks here if that's more comfortable. As you inhale, let's lift the back knee and lengthen both legs as much as you can. It's fine to keep the front knee bent if that's more comfortable. And then exhale, drop the back knee down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drop down. With your own rhythm. Slowly or as swiftly as you like. Now the next time this back knee comes down, let's heel toe the front foot to the outer edge of the mat. Coming into your lizard shape. Plant the hands firmly underneath the shoulders. And then send your left arm up to the sky. Deep hip opener with a gentle twist. Take a deep breath in, my loves. Exhale, float that left hand back down to the mat. Now let's curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, and walk the hands round to the right until we arrive in a wide-legged forward fold. Let the crown of the head soften down towards the earth. Let your elbows be soft. You might like to pause here and just breathe into the softness. Let your head come a little lower. Or you might like to walk your hands back through the legs, pulling the floor towards you. Keep feeling your tailbone tilt up towards the sky and the crown of the head come down towards the air. There's an optional extra stretch here. You might like to walk your hands back through the legs and all the way out in front of you as far as you can take them. Keep anchoring your tailbone back, reaching through the arms, lengthening the side body. And steadily walk your hands back to center. Now feel into your feet, check that you are comfortable with the distance between them. Let's sweep the arms wide as we rise up to standing. Let the palms meet overhead. Guide them down to your heart. Beautiful. Lengthen up. Draw that big circle around you. This time interlace your fingers at your lower back. Lengthen the arms as much as you're comfortable to. Feel your heart space open and let's dive forwards on the exhale. Knuckles reaching up towards the sky. Beautiful. One more deep breath in, slow breath out. Inhale, rise up a little way. Release your arms. Bring the hands back down to the mat and walk back around to the left. Pivoting through your feet, so your front leg's in front. Drop the back knee down. Low lunge. And sweep your arms up to the sky now. Let's find cactus or death arm. Inhale, reach up. Sweep the arms back. Find that bind, interlace your fingers, stretch the arms away, feel your heart space opening to the weekend. Deep breath in, and exhale, release. Lifting the back knee now, let's slide back to downward facing dog. Hips lifting high. Pedal it out, breathe it out. Inhale, exhale. Steady flow. You might like to walk your feet up towards the hands or lift the heels, bend the knees and hop them up. Forwards fold. Let's bring the hands to opposite elbows now and find a rhythmic sway side to side. As you go, you might like to take the feet a little wider. Firm, strong foundation as you sway from side to side. Maybe bend into each knee turn. Beautiful. Now, next time you sway over towards your right knee, let's carry on all the way up to standing. All the way up, over and down. 2 more big circles round in this direction. And then reverse your direction of travel. Take it round to the left. So as you come up to standing this time, just ease in left and right to the side body. Find what feels really good. Now let's keep the feet to hips width apart, so you might like to still toe them in a little bit. Take a deep breath in as you reach the arms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders down. And exhale all the way back down to forward fold. Bend the knees generously so you can plant the hands. And then step your left toes back. Drop your back knee down. And framing the front foot with your hands, curl your back toes under. And as you inhale, let's lift and lengthen the back leg. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Next time you come down, we're going to heel toe that front foot to the outer edge of the mat. So to lizard on this side. Settle in, let your hips drop down towards the earth. And then send your right arm up to the sky. Deep breath. Exhale, soften it all the way back down. Now I'm going to keep the right foot here. You might like to turn the toes out a little more, heel in. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, and step the left foot up to the left edge of your mat. Heels in, toes out. Take as much time as you need to drop down into your yogic squat, malasana. Pressing the palms together. You might like to soften or close your eyes. And bow the head. Bow the head, lift it up. Now interlace your fingers, open the palms down towards the earth. We're going to press the palms down towards the floor, send them out away from you, and then power up through the legs, up, standing. Beautiful, well done. Long time. All right, press into the palms once you're there. Maybe it's just that big long stretch that you need, or maybe a bit more side to side. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, draw a big circle with your arms and come to standing in Tadasana. Feet are comfortable width apart. Deep breath in. Long sigh. Maybe circle the wrists one way and the other. Absolutely mudra in your own time. Press the palms together. Interlace the fingers, bring the knuckles up to just below the chin. And as you inhale, lift the elbows, tilt the head back. Exhale, elbows close, head bows. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, soften and bow. Maybe soften into the knees, make it more of a full body experience. Once or twice more. Breathing up. This time, keep your palms open, press them down towards the earth, send them away from you and up to the sky, and this time to the back of the head, elbows wide. Let your head drop into the hands. Maybe find a little smile, lift the eyes. Take a deep breath in, take the elbows a little wider, and exhale, round and bow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and bow. Once or twice more. Next time you rise up, reach your arms up to the sky. Turn the palms to face away from you and exhale, paint the fingertips down through space. Inhale up, exhale, paint it down. Once or twice more. Inhale up. Bring the palms together, guide them down to your heart. Pedal out the feet a few times. Lift and lower your heels. Now anchor into your left foot. Let's lift the right foot up. Just as high as you like. If you want to go a little further, you can interlace the fingers and use the hands to hug the knee a little closer up towards the chest. And from here, we're going to step back to warrior one. So soften into the front knee, feel for the mat behind you, back toes slightly turn out, sweep the arms up to the sky, relax your shoulders down, open the arms a little wider, you might like to tilt the head back. Now let's find that bind, interlace the fingers, open your heart center, and if you want to, bow down to humble warrior. Inhale to rise, my friends. Release the bind. Sweep your arms up to the sky. And exhale, warrior two. That's it. Settle into your feet. Maybe take them a little wider. Maybe bend that front knee a little more deeply. And you might like to lift the front heel. Just looking softly beyond the left fingertips. Lower the front heel if you've lifted it. Something a little different here. We're going to bring the palms together, lengthen the front leg and lift the left toes. Okay, now scoop down with the fingertips towards the left foot. All the way up. Wide stance, toes pointing to the long edge of the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale to warrior two. The other way now. So we're bending the right knee. Soften your elbows. Not your elbows, your shoulders. Your elbows as well. Soften your eyes. You might lift that front heel if it feels good. Lower the front heel. Bring the hands together. Now we're going to lengthen the front leg, lift those right toes, and scoop down towards the right foot. Scoop down, up, back to your wide leg stance. Now Kali Mudra, let's clear the energy for the week ahead. Interlace all the fingers apart from your index finger. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, chop the arms down towards the left hip. Inhale up, exhale right hip. Swing that energetic sword one way or the other. You can do this with the legs straight, or if it feels more powerful to you, you can come into goddess. Sound effects, welcome. Let yourself just get into a hypnotic rhythm. And when you feel like this process is complete for you for now, come to a beautiful big 5-pointed star shape. Now maybe notice what it is you feel you want to welcome this week coming. In as you exhale, imagine you are, as you are, I don't have to imagine it, receiving all the love to your heart. Bring your hands there. Inhale, shine it out, share it. Exhale, bring it back to your heart. One more time, my love. Next time you shine your arms up, let's exhale, warrior two with the left knee bent. Flip the front palm, send it forwards, up and back. Now let's spiral the arms down to the mat. Pivot through the back foot and slide back to high or supported flank. You might want to come straight down to child's pose, or you might prefer to take a chaturanga, tuck the elbows, lower down, breathe up to cobra, and then exhale through tabletop and back to child's pose. It might feel nice here to bring your palms together and guide them to the back of your head, pointing the fingertips up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, melt the hands back down to the mat. Let's walk them back. Come onto your sitting bones. And as you stretch the legs out, might like to give them a little playful energy. Maybe give them a little rub, a little pat, shake the wrists out. And you can choose to press the backs of the knees down into the mat for a real intense stretch, or you can keep the knees nice and soft. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Long spine. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open twist to the right. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale back to your heart. a few more times. Flow through to each side. Now let's start to take it to the sky. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Now up to the sky and as low down to the earth as you want to bow. Inhale sky. Exhale earth. And on one of these exhales, let yourself settle into a really nice, supportive, seated forward fold. You might rest your hands on the tops of the legs, or if you've got your knees bent, it can feel really nice just to loop the arms under the legs. Give yourself a hug. Take another 2 or 3 deep, slow breath. And I'm just breathing to myself, pretending that I'm loud. Mommy, you just don't mind. Begin to lengthen your spine when you're ready. When you wake up in the morning, maybe look inside you. And then come all the way down to your mat. Roll down. Let's settle here for a few breaths. And then bring your arms down by your sides, knees bent, feet to hips width apart. Ready for some gentle pelvic tilt. So as you inhale, lengthen your tailbone down towards your heels. Press your lower back down into the mat. Feel your pelvis curl up. And then exhale, let the pelvis tilt back. Lower back soften. And enjoy that rhythmic rocking for the next few breath cycles. Beautiful. Maybe 1 or 2 more. And then release, lots of softness. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Forward there. Notice how that feels. And then make a figure of 4 with this right leg. So right ankle resting just below your left knee. Gently press the right knee away from you. And you might like to cactus your arms or spread them out wide from the heart. Let's take a deep breath in together. And as we exhale, drop the figure of 4 down to the left. Toes are coming down towards the earth. Gently turn your head to the right. Like to close your eyes for a few breaths. Just a moment. Soft exhale, legs back to center. Pick up your left foot. Thread your hands behind your left thigh. And notice what feels good here. So it might be gently drawing the legs in towards the body. Or it might be lengthening your left leg up towards the sky. Maybe just taking a soft rock from side to side.
Give us the free to believe, bless. Give us trust.
When you're ready, let your left foot make its way back down to the mat, followed by the right. A moment to pause, and then hug your left knee in. Make our figure of four here. Press the left knee away from you. Open your arms wide or take them to cactus.
You still receive little ways of kindness, working proud.
Deep breath in, and as you exhale, let your legs drop down to the right. Turn your head softly to the left. Your eyes closed. In. And breathe the legs back to center, choosing to find what feels good to you. Maybe lift that right foot. Bring the hands to the back of the right thigh. Enjoy creating a little massage for your lower back. Maybe lengthen your right leg up. When you're ready, let the right foot find the mat again. Followed by the left. Sweep both arms back. Oh, breathe deeply. Let your body yawn out any final bits of tension. And flow into any shapes that serve you right now. No right or wrong. When your body tells you it's time to relax, then do just that. If you'd like some oil, turn the palm up to the sky. Breathe it in. Still. Leaving these words from the Manual of the Warrior of Light by Paulo Coelho. The warrior of light needs time to himself, and he uses that time for rest, contemplation, and contact with the soul of the world. Even in the midst of a battle, he manages to meditate. Occasionally, the warrior sits down, relaxes, and lets everything that is happening around him continue to happen. He looks at the world as a spectator. He does not try to add to it or take away from it. He merely surrenders unresistingly to the movement of life. Little by little, everything that seemed complicated begins to become simple. And the warrior is glad. Gentle, soft, curious movement. Like to rest on your favorite side for a few moments. good time, make your way back to a comfortable seat. Bring our hands together, rub them back and forth. Feel the heat, the energy, the life force that is you. And take that to your eyes. To your loving heart. To anywhere else you're guided to this morning. We open this week together. May we carry with us the lightness and the support of our practice and our time together. The light in me bows to and honors the light within you. Thank you, guys. No hurry if you want to stay in Shavasana or even having a nap. Have a good one.